What's up, guys? Strategist 418 back at you with another video, and I wanted to make a quick, well, let's be honest, it's not going to be quick, but I wanted to make a video talking about platform exclusivity and why I think it's dumb. Now, I've been hearing this point for a lot of gamers in the community. Well, not a lot of gamers, but I've been seeing gamers bring up the point that console exclusives or just exclusives in general are stupid and they're anti-consumer. And I've seen people who've agreed with the point. I've seen people who've disagreed with it. So I kind of want to bring my own little point of view into it and what I think with that statement. So in my honest opinion, I actually kind of agree that platform exclusives are dumb. Now, when I say platform, I don't mean like, okay, let's say we have something like Disney Plus or Netflix. Those are platforms that have exclusive content, right? There's nothing wrong with that per se. There's nothing wrong with a company who wants to bring something different to the table and compete with exclusive content that, let's say, you can only get on their platform, or it's only possible on their platform, right? I don't necessarily agree with that either, but I think that's a little bit better than hardware exclusivity, which is different from platform exclusivity. Alright, so platform exclusivity, as far as hardware exclusivity, means, okay, so we have the games locked to the PlayStation, the game locked to the Xbox, the game locked to the Nintendo system, the game locked to this hardware, and the only way that you can access the game legally is if you buy the console and then buy the game, either digitally or physically. Now, in my opinion, I think that is stupid, and I would say there's a good argument that that is anti-consumer. Now, people in the community have said, oh, well, it's not really anti-consumer because exclusives drive competition. And it's not anti-consumer because, oh, you can't go to Burger King. They use these little analogies like, okay, you can't go to Burger King and get a Big Mac, or you can't go to McDonald's and get a Whopper. But my thing is that, first of all, those two companies are providing something that each other can't replicate. So McDonald's can't replicate the Whopper, and then Burger King can't replicate the Big Mac. They have a secret recipe that the people who cook the food, well, the people who engineer the food behind the scenes and stuff like that, they are the people that have these recipes in a safe and all that stuff. So that makes sense. That makes sense. The thing is that you can get Burger King and McDonald's anywhere. There's Burger King in China, Burger King in Japan, Burger King in America, different states in America, different cities in America. There's McDonald's and Burger King in the Caribbean, in Africa. You can go anywhere, and even this too, the food will taste different depending on where you go to in these fast food restaurants. So that's even better. So you can't use the analogy of Burger King and McDonald's, because the accessibility, people are more talking about the accessibility rather than, hey, oh, you can't get this, you can't get this here, you can't get it. You can get it anywhere. You just have to go to McDonald's or to Burger King around the fucking corner or up the street or down the street. You understand what I'm saying? So it's totally different when we're talking about that. So locking software to platform, I'm looking at my notes because I need notes. I can't go off the head anymore, but whatever you guys call it, the dome anymore, because I feel like my shit is going to be incoherent. So it's a lot better if I just use notes and kind of go from there. So in my opinion, locking software to a platform in my honest opinion, is not good business, because the company could be absolute shit. We've seen this with Sony, we've seen this with Microsoft, we've seen this with Nintendo, we've seen it even with PC, with Steam at times. Locking software to one platform, hardware platform, is stupid because it's not accessible. It's not accessible. You understand? It's not accessible to the point where somebody already has hardware that's perfectly capable of streaming, or perfectly capable of downloading and running the game, or perfectly capable of having the game physically playing and stuff like that. If that is able to happen, I feel like they should just be able to play the game on anything they own. It's retarded that, and if you think about it, gaming is the only, really the only industry that says you have to get a certain platform in order to use the content and stuff like that. That's it. That segues into my next point. Other industries don't do this. If you look at DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS, if you get any three of those formats, CDs, cassette tapes, right? And they might have music, they'll have movies, they'll have anime, they'll have TV shows on them and stuff like that. You don't have to get a specific CD player in order to utilize this content. Now, using specific CD players, using specific Blu-ray, DVD, VHS players might yield you better features, better content, better experiences with the content, but it overall will give you pretty much the ability to access the content without having to buy a specific brand of those players. So you don't have to buy Panasonic or fucking Sony to watch a Blu-ray. Okay, let's even look at this. Okay, this is one of my favorite series. I watched it on Hulu a few months back. It's Firefly. This is the movie that's based off this series. One of my favorite TV series called Firefly. It came out in 2002. I watched it on Hulu. Amazing show. I just found out about it like this year. This is the movie that comes after the show. It's called Serenity. Now, do you see? This is a Blu-ray. Let me open it up for you guys. This is a Blu-ray. Guess what? I could stick this in any Blu-ray writer or reader. I could stick this in any Blu-ray player and it would work. Okay? There's no list back here that tells me, oh, it's only compatible with these Blu-ray brands. Okay? It just doesn't do that. It just doesn't do that, man. The movie and DVD and anime industry is just a lot better for buying content because you're not locked to a specific piece of hardware to say, okay, can I use this content? Now, somebody might say, oh, you have to buy a Blu-ray player. Not necessarily. You can buy a PlayStation 4. You can buy an Xbox. You can buy anything that plays Blu-rays. You can buy, you can download the movie. You can download the movie from Amazon or whatever, wherever they sell movies. Even with certain movies and certain anime, you'll get digital copies or streamed versions. You can stream or buy it digitally and stream it, or buy it digitally and just have it downloaded to your computer, and you can watch it that way. So other industries are a lot better in the way that they give you content, the way that people can access content, right? Way better. You know, when you think about it, you buy a game on these consoles, you can't even get a digital version. You have to buy another version of the game digitally if you want a digital version. You see, so it's like the gaming industry is literally one of the most anti-consumer industries on the planet, man. When you really think about it, that shit is retarded, man. And that goes into my last point, which is Netflix and Hulu. When you think about it, Netflix and Hulu compete with giving you quality features and giving you great content that you maybe can't access on the other platforms. So Netflix gives you anime, TV shows, and movies that you can't necessarily get on Hulu. But Hulu gives you a nice little package. They give you all these shows, anime, they give you movies, they give you live TV. So Hulu is almost like having a live cable TV package because you get a lot of live TV shows you can watch. And you can watch this stuff anywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. Your computer, your cell phone, streaming, whatever. Your consoles, your Switch, I think for Hulu. But, so you can totally compete with exclusive content without locking something to a box. And I think that the gaming industry now, I feel like they're starting to move away from that. And as we can see with Days Gone and Uncharted and a lot of these other games, like the Xbox titles, and even some of the Nintendo titles, like Monster Hunter Stories 2 and all of that, they're moving away from this platform exclusivity business model. I cannot stand it, and I think it's retarded, honestly, to be honest with you. So tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think about platform exclusivity, hardware exclusivity, and why do you think it's good for the industry, and why do you think it's bad for the industry? I personally think it's bad because it locks people away from being able to play, being able to get into certain experiences. So tell me what you guys think, and I'm out. Peace.